Hello friends, welcome back to MS Technologies. Today in this video, I am going to show how to display dynamic products on the browser. Dynamic products in the sense what? I want to fetch all the products from the database and display on the browser. In last video, we downloaded some products from the Google and I placed those products inside our static folder and I displayed on the browser. Now what I am going to do? I'm not showing any static products on the browser. Whatever the products are there inside my database, those products I'm going to display on the browser. For that, what we have to do? First, let me start the server. Python manage.py run server. Server started. Go to browser. Here 127. So this is my slides total 3 slides yesterday I took it here. See here you can able to see the dots. See here this is the second slide. So this is the first slide. Total 3 slides. 1, 2, 3. Total 3 slides yesterday I took it here in last video. So now what I am going to do, I want to get some products from the database and I want to display on browser. Here I want to get image, here I want to get product image, and here I want to get product title, and here I want to get some description. In this button I want to get a add to cart. Add to cart. How we can able to get all these things. Right here, so you guys know this navbar related things, all the things. See here in my application base.html is there. It contains the code related to navbar. Here home.html is there. Here what I did, my home.html file is extending from base.html. So navbar come to this home.html page also. Now what I code yesterday to get the slides and all the things. See here, if you observe it here. See here I took a carousel slide. Carousel slide class I took it here. What is this carousel slide? We will get a slideshow. Slideshow we will get. So total how many slides I have? Here I have total 3 slides. 0, 1, 2. Right. First one is active. Means at least one slide should be there. At least one slide should be there. That's why here first one I put it as active. Next remaining things based on our products. Each slide I want to display total 4 products. Suppose in your database, if you have products more than 4, then it will create a next slide. If you have products more than 8, then you will get one more slide. If you have more than 12, then you will get one more slide. So like that, based on our products, the slides count also will be increased. So now, if you observe it here, already I downloaded some images and I inserted inside my database. Here I'll go to admin page. See, if you go to admin page here, you can able to see inside products table. So these are the items. These are the items already I inserted. Kids clothing, sunglasses, shoes, baby care product, children-led sneaker, and Apple-shaped digital watch. These are the some products already I inserted inside my products table. Now if you click on these products, kids clothing, see, so like this kids clothing, category kids wear, subcategory kids wear, price 1000, product description, latest model for kids, product date, and product image. Now if you click on this one, you can able to see that image also. Like this, you can able to see that image. Now save me, go back. 1 minute. If you click on any other image, you will get like this, and if you click on this, you can able to see the image. Right, like that I inserted some products inside my database. These are the products. So total how many products are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products are there. In each slide contains how many products? 4 products. In that case, total how many slides you will get? 2 slides we will get. First 4 you will get in one slide. Remaining 2 you will get in a second slide. Now I want to get a total 2 slides. First, let me check 2 slides you are getting or not. To get 2 slides, what code we have to do? See here. First, I am going to give me 1 minute. Here, what is this carousel slide class? Based on this only, we are getting all required slides and slides we are getting based on this carousel slide class only. So now what we have to do? Now here, first one is by default you want to get it. First one by default you want to get it here. What about remaining things? What about remaining slides? How you will get remaining slides at here? For that, here we are going to write one for loop. For remaining slides, here I am going to write one for loop. Based on that for loop, first let me complete that views.py file part, and then you will get more clarity. This is my home page functionality. Inside this, what code we have to write? I want to get all products. I want to get all products from database. For that, what we have to write? Before that, import our model class from dot models import what is our model class name? Product is our model class name. Now inside this home page, what logic we have to write to get all products from the database? Now here we have to write like products. Here I will take products is equal to, what is the model class name? Product is the model class name. Product dot objects dot all. If you want to fetch complete data from the database, model class dot objects dot all, right? We can able to get complete data from the database set here. Now this products is a query set. More than one record is there, more than one object is there inside the products. So this products is a query set here. Now if you want to print that all products, what we have to do? Just here print products like this we have to take products. Now 1 minute, take this one, save this one, just check are you get that products or not. Here go to browser 127, this is the URL pattern I am giving. See, now go to terminal, and here what you are getting. See, and here we are getting query set. Here we are getting query set like this. Product, first one is apple shaped digital. Next, children led snacker. Next one, baby care product. Next, shoes we are getting. Next, sunglasses. Next, kids something, kids cloth fashion something we are getting, and kids clothing. Total 6 products we are getting it here. Inside database total how many products are there? 6 products are there. Here we are getting all 6 products. Next, what I want to do? Now products are ready. Now here what I want to do? I want to know the length of products. I want to know the length of products. Here I'm taking like n is equal to length of products. Length of products I'm taking like this. Next, here what you have to do? We have to send these items to our template. If you want to send these items to templates, what we have to do? Here we have to create one dictionary object. Here we have to create one dictionary object. So now here what dictionary I'm going to take? Like here I'm going to take like dict. Dict is equal to here I'll take like this. First one what I'm going to take, number of slides I'm going to take. First one I'm taking slides. Here total how many slides you want to get depends on products, and it depends on products. How you will get the number of slides? See here I'm going to write one formula. Based on that you will get number of slides. See here slides is equal to n. N means what? Length of the products. N floor division on each slide. Total how many number of products you want to get? 4 products. Floor division by 4, and floor division 4. Next, plus seal of, plus seal of. Right? What is seal? And it is a mathematical function. And seal is the mathematical function. Seal function is available inside math module. Seal of. Here what we have to take here, n divisible by 4, n divisible by 4 minus here I am going to take n floor division 4 like this. N floor division 4 I am taking like this. Now here, from where this seal function is available? Inside math module. So here from math import seal function is available inside that. Okay. Now try to understand this formula once. Try to understand this formula. What is this formula here? See, slides is equal to n floor division 4. N floor division 4. What is n? Length of the products. Here how many products are there? Total 6 products are there. Here we have total how many number of products? 6 products are there. So here n floor division. Here n floor division 4 means what you will get? Floor division means what it will return? And integer only. Here both are, we are taking integer argument. So result also you will get integer argument only, and integer only you will get. And so here what it will return? 6 divisible by 4. 6 divisible by 4 and plus seal of. Seal of. Here what we have to take? N means what? N means 6 divisible by 4 I am taking minus n means what? 6 floor division 4 I am taking like this. This is the formula. This is the formula. Here you will get a total number of slides. Here if you evaluate this formula, you will get a total number of slides. Here 4 into, here 4 ones. See here 6 floor division 4 means what you will get here? 1 you will get plus seal of. Seal of. Here what we are doing? 6 divisible by 4. 6 divisible by 4 means here you will get 1.5 minus 6 floor division 4 means again here you will get 1 yet here. Right now 1 plus seal of. .5 minus 1 means here you will get 0.5. 0.5 you will get it here. So now here 1 plus seal means what you will get? Seal means right after 0.5. What is the next rounded value? What is the next round integer? What is there? That value you will get. Seal of 0.5 means here you will get a 1. 1 plus 1 means what you will get here? 2 you will get it here. So here the value, the total number of slides here, you will get 2 slides. Here you will get 2 slides at here. Right? Clear this formula? N floor division by 4 plus seal of n divisible by 4 minus n floor divisible by 4. Based on this formula, we can able to get a total number of slides. Here already total number of products is there, and length of products, n means length of products at here. So now here you got slides also. Clear? Right, I'm removing this entire thing. Give me 1 second. Close this one. Now close this one. Next here what I want to write. Here slides also ready. Here I want to take like slides. Slides I want to take like this, comma. Next what we have to take inside the dictionary. Next I will take one range also at here. Range I am taking it here. Range here, range means what you will take? Range of 1 comma slides. 1 comma slides I am taking it here. 1 minute, here I will take slide. Spelling mistake. Slides. Here a range of 1 comma, here I am taking slides at here. Like this. Here range also I am taking it here. Next, one more thing we have to take. What is that? Products also we have to take it here. Products also we have to take it here. Like this, inside dictionary, slides, range and products. Total 3 key value pairs I took it here. So next here what we have to do? We have to send that, we have to send this dict to template. Now here what we have to do here, context is equal to dict I am taking like this. Dict I am taking like this. Comma. Right? So like this we have to take. See, inside home underscore page what we are doing. 1 minute. Here I am taking complete products from the database. Products.objects.all. My products are ready at here. Now here I want to know total how many number of products are there. Length of products, here you will get 6 products. Why? Because inside my database only I have 6 products. So here you will get 6. Next here, based on that product count, I am going to prepare slides. Here each slide contains 4 products. Based on that, here how many slides you will get? 2 slides. This is the formula. N divisible by n floor division 4 means here 6 floor division 4 means 1 you will get, plus seal of n divisible by 4 means you will get 1.5 minus n floor division 4 means here you will get 1. Now seal of 1.5 minus 1 means here you will get a seal of 0.5. Seal means what? And the next round value it will return. Next round integer value it will return. Next round integer value 0.5. Next round integer value means what? 1 it will return. Seal of 0.5 means 1 you will get it here. Here already 1 is there. N floor division 4 means 1 plus 1 here you will get 2. Total slides you will get 2 at here. 2L you will get it here. Now, if you want to send all these things to our template, here what we have to do? We have to create a dictionary object like this. Inside dictionary object, what I am taking? Total slides I am taking, and a range 1 2 slides here. Slides 2 slides are there. So here 1 2 slides I am taking, and email products also I am sending to template like this. Now this is the code which we have to write inside our views.py function. Clear? After completing this, next what we have to do? And go to home.html file. Here what I am going to do? Inside this home.html file, what I am going to do? And here see, here if you observe it here, 1 minute. Right. So now here we are taking carousel slide class. What it will represent? It will represent slide shows. And total in last video what we did here, by default here we took total 3 slides. We took in last video. But now I don't want those many number of slides. Based on my products, I want to generate these slides also. But you should have 1 slide at least. Minimum you should have 1 slide. So that's why here first slide I took 0. 1 is active slide. By default you will get 1 slide. Next slide will get or not based on products. Based on products only we can able to tell. Next slides will get or not. Then what we have to do it here? After this slide, after this default slide, here I am going to write one for loop. Here how to write for loop inside templates? Like this. How to write for loop inside template? Like this. Curly brace. Inside this I am taking percentage. Here for each slide in what we have to take? Range. Right? How you are getting this range? Right? From views.py file you are getting range, and this range you are getting from views.py file. Inside this what we have to take for each slide in a range. So next here what we have to take it here? what we have to take it here. 1 minute. Here data target demo data iPhone slide iPhone 2 is equal to, here what I am going to do, here I don't take this one, right? Here I value I will take curly brace, here I will take I value like this. Here I value we have to take it here, and I value we have to take it here. Next I am going to write a end for, I am going to close for loop at here, and percentage end for, I'm closing for loop also at here. So now this one is not required for me. This one is not required. So now based on products, how you will get a number of slides also like this. Each slide here for each slide in a range, it will generate slides also like. Now my slides are ready. Now let me check up to here once. Total how many slides you will get. Go to browser. Refresh this one. Invalid block or end block expected empty or end for. Okay. 1 minute. Let me go to there. For loop, I'm closing it here. One minute, views.py file. I think save this one. Save this one. Runs, restart the server once. Server started. Go to browser. Okay, so let me complete remaining things also. We'll check once again what problem is there. So now here slides you will get like this. Slides part completed. Here you will get slides like this. Next, inside that slides, each slides how many products you want to get? 4 products you want to get. Here this one will talk about carousel item. Carousel item means products here. Right, this one will talk about carousel item. Inside the carousel item, right, here what you will get, see div class, this is the item, this is the item yet here, right? This part up to this part will talk about product end. So now cart, everything it will talk about the product at here, so now at least one product must be required, right? We have to show at least one product. So this one as it is I'm taking it here, I'm not changing anything in this as it is. At least one product should be required there, so as it is I'm taking it here. So next what I'm going to do, it here, see here second here I'm going to write for loop, and if second product is there then only you will get, otherwise you won't get. If third product is there then only you will get. For that here I'm writing one for loop, again at here. See what I'm going to write, percentage inside for loop. Here I'm going to write for each product, in products. Products. From where you are getting this products? Views.py file. From views.py file, you are getting this products. From each, for each product in products. In products. Here I am going to take slice operator. Here I am going to take slice operator like this. How to take slice operator at here? Here I will take slice. Slice. Here what I will take, begin index is 1 and the end index I am not providing anything, means till length, total till length it will take. Till the end of the length it will take like this. Now here for each product in products, here slice operator I am taking, it begins from 1. Next what we have to do? Next here what we have to do? Here we have to close that for loop. Where we have to close? Where we have to close that for loop? See here, where I am writing for loop at here I am writing for loop. Now we have to close this for loop. Here I am going to close this for loop at here. End for I am taking like this. End for I am taking like this. This entire part indentation I will do like this. I am taking. Right. So next here what we have to do? Here second product you will get it here, and second product you will get it here. If third product is there, then only you have to iterate this loop. Then only you have to iterate this loop, and for that what we have to do? For that here what we have to do? So here I am going to write one if condition at here. Here I am going to write one if condition also at here. Where you will write if condition? Here before this for loop, here I am writing one if condition. Percentage. What you are writing inside if see and observe very carefully this condition. If for loop dot counter, if for loop dot counter divisible by 3, if for loop dot counter divisible by 3 and for loop dot counter greater than 0 means what? And here for loop counter means what? My for loop counter value, and for loop counter value is divisible by 3 means what? And it will do 0 1 2 0 1 1 2 0 1 2 3, and it means 0 1 2 3 each slide 4 times this loop want to iterate, and 4 times I want to iterate each slide 4 products I want to get. For loop dot counter divisible by 3 means 0 1 2 3 and 3 items, and the counter value should be greater than 0. The counter value should be greater than 0, and right here what we have to do inside this, here see what I am going to do. First I will close this div tag at here. I will close the div tag at here, and I will close div tag at here. And here what I want to take, right? If you have, when this loop will execute, and if it is see, and if it is not last product, if it is not last product, then only it will come to here. And if it is not last product, and see here, if you see counter value is divisible by 3 means what? And it should go for next product. If you want to go for next product, here it will go to inside this if condition. Inside this if condition, here what it will take? Item. It will take a new item, and new item it will take it here. Where is that item? Where is that item we have? Here we have item. This is the item which we have to take it here, and this is the item which we have to take it here. Copy. Here I am giving it. This is not active, and this is not active. So here I am removing active like this. See here, if you want to go for next item, right? This condition is satisfied means it will go for next item. It will go for next item. Otherwise what it will happen? Here I am going to close the if also at here. Here I am going to close if also at here. And if I'm taking it here. And if I'm taking it here. So now here, see, and 1 minute. Suppose if it is the last item, there is no products to display. So then what we have to do? It has to come out and it has to come out. So here I will take one more end div like this. One more end div like this. I'm taking it here. See here, if you have few more items to display, then we have to go to inside this condition. Here I am closing that item and immediately next item is starting. Immediately next item is going to start. And suppose if there is no items. If there is no items to display, then it has to, this condition is failed, it has to come here directly. This div end tag will be executed at here. So for that, here I'm going to write one more condition and here I will take one more thing and not for loop last and not for loop dot last. If it is not last, then only it will go to inside for next item, right? If it is the last for loop, if it is the last one, then it will come directly to here and this end tag will be executed. Clear this one? Here, see, and first product you should get by default. And so here, that's why here I am taking this one by default. As it is, I am taking this one. And from next products onwards, I don't know how many products are there. For that, here I am writing for loop. And here how many number of times this loop will iterate, those many products you will get it here. See, and here this for loop will iterate. And here what I am writing, so suppose if this for loop is not last, if this for loop is not last and if few more items are there to display, in that case I want to go to inside this and this end tag will be executed and it has to take next item. Suppose if this for loop is the last one, there is no items, this is only the last one, then it will go to here and this tag will be executed. Clear? Up to here clear? Up to here clear? So now next what we have to do? So here we have to get some images also. Here we have to get images also at here. And next what we have to do at here? Here we have to get some. See here, next what I am going to do? Here we want to get images also, and here condition is closed, right? So next, 1 minute. Here, after this if condition and all the things, remaining part, whatever we have to remove complete thing and not required. Here this for loop is completed, and this if condition also completed at here. And after that if condition, whatever you have, remove that entire thing and remove that entire thing. Next, these items are not required for me. Next, these items and all the things are not required for me. And the for loop will take care remaining slides, remaining products and all the things. So this entire thing is not required at here. Not required at here. And one div is missing and add one div tag like this. Okay, perfect. So now next what we have to do, and the remaining what pending task is there? Only images part. Now here we have to change the images yet here. Right? How you will get image and where all images are stored and where all images are stored inside media. Inside media folder, all images are there. See, and whatever the images I added, whatever the products I added, that product related information is available inside this media folder. Now here what we have to give, and if you want to get the images from media folder, what we have to give it here? Simple. Here we have to take like this, and inside this source we have to change the code like /media we have to take. After that slash curly brace Jinja code we have to take, and like this. Inside this image I want to get, and what image you will get it here? What image you will get it here? Here I means, and what we are taking I, and here just a minute. See here we have, right? What is that? First one, image slides. Okay. Okay, at here. Right here, what we have to take product means I we have to take like this. Here, first product we have to get, right. First product means product dot. First product means zero item and zero dot. Here we have to get image and inside my model class with what name it is saved and image product underscore image. So here also we have to take like product underscore image. So go to home.html. Here product underscore image we have to take like this. Product underscore image and in zero first record whatever the image is there, that image we are getting it here. See and here for loop each four items in each slide, four items are there and for loop will iterate four times and zeroth item, first item, second item, third item. For zeroth item I'm taking like this and next what you want to get here, cart title also you want to get and card title also you want to get. How you will get the title? How you will get the title? For title what we have to take curly brace. Inside this what we have to take and inside this also product dot zero dot what is the title and product title, product name we have to take it here like this and so next here product description and product description cart text and here what we have to take it here we have to take like curly brace. Inside this what we have to take product dot zero dot product description. 1 minute, check inside models.py file what we have, product description only. Copy this one, paste inside this and product description like this and next on button what you want to get add to cart and here you have to get like add to cart like this you want to get it here. Now save this one up to here and so next and here inside this for loop what we have to do, see here same we have to take it here, same we have to take what we have to take it here, image you want to get and image you want to get what we have to take for image slash media we have to take. Next here curly brace template tags we have to use and inside that product means each product means what and I dot next what we have to take I dot product underscore image what name we have prod underscore image and prod underscore image I took it here, prod underscore image we have and prod underscore image. I'm copying same name at here and I'm giving inside home.html file like this I give it here. Next what we have to do product underscore image. Now here you have to get cart title also you have to get it here, double curly brace. Here what we have to take I dot, here also I only we have to take I dot. Now here product name and product underscore name you have to take. Next here product underscore description we have to take it here and product underscore description I dot product underscore description DESC. So next here what we have to take add to cart we have to take like this. Save this one. Now like this we will get all products from the database and I'm going to display on the browser. Let me check how you will get now. Just let me check how you will get now. All the things will get proper art. Let me check once. Just restart the server. Better to restart the server once. Server started. Go to browser at here. Just to refresh this one. Just give me 1 minute. Something is happened. Give me 1 minute. We'll correct this. Here everything is fine. There is no any mistakes at here. Code everything is in proper. Please restart the server once again. Let me check. So now all images will come or not. Code wise there is no mistake. Just restart the server once. Server got restarted. Now go to the browser. Here just refresh the skin. Yes, now we got all images. So these are the images which I took from the database. See here, image we are getting and the name we are getting apple shape digital watch something is there. Next year latest model for kids. Add to cart. Here children let's sneaker. Here latest model for kids add to cart. Here baby care product. Now shows. Next if you click on this, here you have two more items like this. Here you will get those two items also. Now let me add two more products at here and we'll check once. Go to admin page, and here add some more items. Now click on add product, and download some images from Google. Like here I will give kids fashion product images like this I'm giving. Now download some items at here, go to images. Here download some images, some images. Take these shoes. I'm going to add it here. Save image at a desktop. I'm saving. Name I will give like what we have, colorful lead shoes. Something I'm giving colorful lead shoes. Something I'm giving colorful shoes. I'm giving like this. And select one more item, two more items. Otherwise, select two more items. We'll see it is going for next slide or not also. Here, take this one. Kids party wear something is there. What is this? Kids party wear dresses. Okay. Save this image also. Kids party wear something is there. Save it on desktop only. And I will take one more product. And I will take one more item, anything. I want to check it is going for third slide or not. Here, take this one, something is there. Take this one, copy this. Not take any other thing, otherwise it is not there properly. Take any other image. Pink blue India something is there. What is this? All these things. Something this I'm taking. Save this one also. Save image on desktop. I'm giving this name. Save this one. So now go back to admin page. Go back to admin page at here. Here I want to take these things. Now copy this name, go to admin page, here give this name, here category kids wear I'm giving, subcategory also kids wear, price I'll give 500 rupees something, product description latest model for kids, product date today date I'm giving, image I'm going to take from here on desktop, where it is we selected, what we selected now, same product I'm going to take, where we have this one I think so, yeah, open, save, right, added. So now I add one more product. So next give some different name, other one, so this one, copy, go back to admin page, here give that name, and here category kids wear, here also category kids wear, price here I will give 1000 rupees, and here product description latest model for kids, today date only I'm giving, choose file, here I'm going to choose the file, where is that, what name we gave, man, forget that name, kids party wear something, where we have this one I think, open, save, and give one more product, add one more product, I want to check it, is it going to next slide or not, right, what is the next one we took, this one I think, colorful shoes, copy this one, go to admin page, give that name, next year kids wear, and here I will give 1000 rupees, now product description latest model, this one, and choose file, here where it is, click on this desktop, colorful shoes, yes, this one, select this one, open, save, right, so now total how many products are there, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 products are there, 9 products, each slide contain only 4 products, so here 4 plus 1, so we have to get total 3 slides at here. Now go back to home page, here if you click on this, here refresh it once, see here total how many slides we are getting, 1 slide, second slide, third slide also we are getting it here, third slide also we are getting it here, total how many slides we are getting, 3 slides we are getting here, oh only 3 images came at here, okay, 2 images came like this, and 2 images came at here, and total 4, total 9 slides we are getting, and total 9 slides we are getting it here, sorry, not 9 slides, 3 slides and 9 products we are getting on the screen like this. From where I am taking all these things, from database only, from database only I'm taking all these products, clear, see for this what I did, just to go through this code once, and inside views.py file what we did, here we took complete data from product model, and here what I'm doing, here I'm going to find out the total number of products, n means here I'm taking total number of products, next here I'm going to find out the slides, here for that what formula I'm using, total number of products, floor division 4 plus seal of n divisible by 4 minus n floor division 4. So next here what parameters I'm passing it here, number of slides, n slides, range, and all the things I'm passing it here. So now here I'm going to write on all the things at here, and right, so next go to home.html file, in home.html file what I'm doing, here I'm writing for loops at here, and first I want to display only slides, and here hard coded, and here what we did in last video, what we did to display the slides, and here carousel slide I took it here, carousel slide, right, the last video I took total 3 slides, only those slides I'm showing, and but now here I wrote for loop, dynamically I want to take slides also, so that's why here I'm writing for loop. Next each product I want to get, and first product by default you won't get, so that's why here I'm taking first product like this, from second products onwards, so dynamically Here for loop I'm writing for second product onwards. And by default, at least one product should be there. So that's why by here active first product I took like this. From second product onwards, I'm writing some for loop like this to get from second product. So now all the products we are getting on the screen like this, and all products we are getting like this on the screen. Clear? All these products we are getting from database only. Clear up to here? I hope you guys are enjoyed this video. If you guys are enjoyed this video, please like and share and subscribe this video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.